Hit down the ground, long on, has gone out and takes the catch. That's going to be that for the West Indies. They hold their nerve in a thriller, and who else would it be? It's the two stars of the show today. It's Matthews, it's Henry, and West Indies. Well, they haven't done it in style, but they've ground out a crucial victory. They win it by just 6 runs.
Well, many in the Caribbean will be breathing a sigh of relief after seeing this one. Henry settles.
Welcome back, GAMEYAAAD family. Thank you so much for joining us for another video. You know, we always appreciate your support here on this channel, wherever in the world you are tuning in from. I hope everything is alright, and I hope that you will stay safe. Now, the purpose of this video, as you would have known by now, is on the video at the start. We're going to be looking on the match that West Indies women, they would have played today against Ireland. As you know, we would have started our ICC Women's World Cup Qualifier campaign, and that match was played against Scotland earlier this week, and we would have, shockingly lost that match, and that would have, allow the girls to regroup and to respond in the way that they did today. And I think it was, even though it was a very nail-biting finish, I am really happy for the girls, the way that they would have responded, and that would have shown some character from the girls here in the West Indies. Now, before I get into the details of the game, please remember to hit that subscribe button if it is the first time you are joining us on this channel. And if you have been joining us and you have not done so, please do likewise. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever content would have been uploaded on this channel. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up as well. Share your comments down in the comment section. And please share this link with your friends and families. And as you know, you can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at GAMEYAAAD. That's GAMEYAAAD. And you can find us on Instagram at GAMEYAAAD as well. And here on YouTube, it's GAMEYAAAD TV. Alright, thank you again for tuning in. Now, the West Indies women's team, they would have, as I said earlier, they would have lost their first game. And having won this game, they would have, allowed their qualification, hopefully stayed alive. And I hope that they can win the other matches going forward. It will be against some tougher opponents such as Bangladesh and also Pakistan as well. Those two are two, I suspect would be 2 tough games for us. Right, but nonetheless, I am just focusing now on what would have transpired today. West Indies would have been led by Captain Hayley Matthews again. He has been now player of the match in both games so far for West Indies. She would have made 23 from 18 deliveries, and then she responded with ball in hand with 4 for 24 to set up the game for the West Indies. Earlier, the Ireland, they would have won the toss and elected to bowl first. And the game was, a 33 over game. And West Indies, in their allotted 33 overs, they would have made 181 for 6. With Chinelle Henry would have top scored with an unbeaten 46 from 36 deliveries. Stafanie Taylor would have made 46 as well from 56 deliveries. And Zaida James would have made 36 from 54 deliveries. The pick of the Ireland bowlers would have been Jane Maguire. He would have taken 3 for 35 from 7 overs. Orla Prendergast, 1 for 24 from 5 overs. And Cara Murray, 1 for 35 from 6 overs. And I really want to talk about Zaida James because I really don't want this to go under the radar. Zaida James has been playing some really good cricket in recent times for us. She has been batting really well. She would have made, I think, 3 40s on the trot before this game, and now she would have made another 36 to help us with 181. Right, and she has been batting at the top now for the West Indies, and she has been playing really good so far. Really appreciate, the runs that Zaida James has been scoring, having moved to the top of the innings. So Ireland, in their response to 181, they would have made 175 all out from 32.2 overs. With Amy Hunter, she would have made 48 from 46 deliveries. Laura Delaney, 32 from 46 deliveries. And Katrina Coulter-Riley would have made 26 from 29 deliveries. As I would have said before, Captain Hayley Matthews was the pick of the West Indies bowler with 4 for 24 from 6.2 overs. Charisma Ramara, 2 for 27 from 7 overs. And Aliyah Alain, 2 for 33 from 4 overs. Now, I want to talk about the fielding for the West Indies, especially. I think the ground feeling would have improved in this game. Really want to highlight that. They would have, been feeling much better in this game as it relates to ground feeling. However, we still are, dropping a lot of catches, right? So we have to improve, in our catching in the next game. Right, so we just need to tighten up on those things in the matches to come. Also, I think for Hayley Matthews, she would have left her 3 overs to the back end of the innings. I guess it was because of the nature of the game, because Ramarak and she would have said it at the end of the game. Ramarak and Afi Fletcher, they were bowling really good in the middle there. So she didn't want to interrupt their rhythm, so she would have saved herself to the back end, and I think that would have paid a dividend for us. So I think that was, a good decision there by the captain, right? But I think we are, bleeding runs too much, especially at the top of the innings, because Ireland would have gotten off to a flyer. They would have been at 1.57 without loss, and they were scoring really far. So, and I would have seen it in the warm-up games as well. We have to stem the flow of runs, right? We need to build pressure, especially at the top of the innings. We cannot allow our opponents to get off to those flyers, right? It will be very difficult for us to stem the flow, especially if they have wickets in hand, right? So we have to, tighten up on that in the next match. But overall, I think we would have played a really good game. We executed our plan well at one point when Aliyah Alain came back on, because they were attacking Aliyah Alain, and for Hayley Matthews bringing back Alain, I was thinking probably was not the best decision, because they were attacking with the pace, coming through. But I think she came and take a few crucial wickets, which I think was really good at that point. But other than that, I think we executed our plans well, and it was not a very convincing win. It was very, nerve-wracking. However, there are sometimes at this level you just have to grind out games, and that's just the reality. We will not get, everything, easy. Sometimes we have to really grind out some victory, and which they did today, and I'm really, thankful and grateful for the win that we would have gotten today. So kudos to the girls, and I hope that they will just put their head down and to perform, similarly going forward. We need the other 3 matches we need to win against Pakistan, Thailand, and Bangladesh. Right, so that's where I will, leave it for now. As I said, it was a good win today. We are, really happy here in the West Indies. Thanks a lot for joining us. Please remember to hit that subscribe button as you are going out, and stay tuned to GAMEYAAAD TV for more roundups to come.